Alright y'all, what's going on? Alrighty, we are over here at the East Yard again, and as you can see, it is kind of slim. So we're gonna go back here to road 9. Ours is supposed to be out here on road 9. But it is slim. We're all still fighting for loads. Just met with a few people, been over at the Loves about half the morning. Met with some subscribers, some friends, and just sitting out there and talking and trying to figure out all this headache. And I know got one who started. He was done hauled his little load. He was here. Load board opened up, and it was just he can't get a load right now. He's frustrated, and getting started in this right now, it's slow. Hoping it's gonna come back, but right now it's very slow, and it's very frustrating, and it's very aggravating whenever you're sitting there watching loads pop up on a load board, and they throw 1, they throw 2, they throw 5, and you go to click on one, and boom, instantly, just like that, a snap of finger, it's gone. It's already been considered for dispatch. That does stink. It is aggravating. We're riding around now looking for our camper. My mind's going 100 different directions, but y'all know what I'm talking about because y'all are over here doing the same thing. No matter what company that you work for, you're pretty much doing the same thing. Try and get a load, try and get a load. All we can do is hope it all comes back and comes back soon. I bet one of these are mine. They didn't have numbers on them, but we'll get over here, check them out. We're going to California. There's some people like, how'd you get to California? I got lucky. I kicked my Florida off, and on the way back, I was on the board. And as I was driving, I just hit the refresh button. And as I was refreshing, I seen they put like, I don't know, maybe 8 loads on the board, and I seen 2 Californias. And y'all know I've been trying to take it easy on the blue truck, not haul a monster. But in this time, you can't really you don't have time when the load board comes up to take a look and see what it is, how much it weighs, and where it's going. You gotta pick, grab it. Well, I usually glance at the state.
Canceled.
I seen 2 Calis pop up. I snatched one. The very first one, boom, I got it. Until they emailed me the paperwork, I didn't even know what I was getting. Because on iPhones, Androids, you can go back. That's what I'm hearing. I know C Farmer can go back on his, but on iPhones you can't. If you can, I don't know how. So if you know how, you don't mind, put it down in the description. I would really appreciate it. But we got us a 40-foot toy hauler, paying $211. And we're going to a place we ain't been in a while. Blue Dog RV, Bakersfield, California. So we got lucky, we got a California, and I'm hoping it picks up so everybody else can get loads too. And I'm definitely hoping it's picked up before we come back so we can get another load. The last time I went to California, I had deadhead all the way back home. And then time I got home, I spent a few days, then got to Florida. Went deadhead up here to get to Florida, went and kick it off, and I got lucky coming back to get this one. I know it's very aggravating for everybody how everything's set up and going right now, but you have to be patient and hope for the best getting started in this. And there's a lot of people quitting, and I understand. I mean, no loads, no work, no money. I get it. Some people got, you got brand new truck payments and all the stuff. That's what I'm saying to y'all. If you're working right now and you're wanting to get into this, which is not a bad business, it's a good business. I like it. I like doing it. But right now, it is slow, and it's really a bad time to jump in. If you can wait and just keep watching the videos, and I'll let you know, hey, our load board is back. We got plenty of loads. We can do this and this and this, whatever we want. Then you know it's a good time to get back in it. But when you get in it, remember, there's going to be slow times, like in July. Why it's went on into August, I do not know. It has not been like that last year. So it's lasted a whole lot longer than what it did last year. So if you can hold off, go ahead and hold off. If you're already in here, try to keep it going as long as you can. Eventually it's going to come back, and when it does, then everything's going to be good again. So I know it's a headache. It's been a headache for me, but hopefully it's going to get better. But let's get out here right now. Enough of that, and let's get out here and see which one of these. There's two of them. So which one of these 40-foot monster triaxial toy haulers is we carrying to California? Alrighty, y'all, here she is. We're gonna go over it really good. We see we got our breakaway cables, and so hopefully we got keys and paperwork, and we got 3 axles. Now the one thing about 3 axles is it's going to ride better. Everybody's scared of the toy haulers. The toy haulers actually ride better. So yes, it's going to be heavy, but it should be a good ride. I mean, it should help me out in the wind and everything else. But she is a long one. Look at her. She is a big one. All right, I'm gonna walk around. All right, y'all. Got the paperwork, and the keys and paperwork were all in the same envelope. That's always great. Now, let's go over the GVWR and stuff. Man, the GVWR on this monster is 20,000. But shipping weight is 15,056. So if there's people out there saying you can't haul that, yes, I can. I have a CDL. If you do not have a CDL, no, you cannot. But if you have a CDL, you do not go by the GVWR. And that's also, everybody's like, well, what about the truck? Well, that also counts for the truck. The GVWR in my truck is 10,000 pounds, but the actual weight of the truck is not 10,000 pounds. So the GVWR weight on this trailer is 20,000, but not the actual weight of the trailer. It's 15,056. So that makes me, yes, I can haul it. Yes, it's a CDL load. Yes, you gotta have a CDL to be able to haul it. So I'm gonna look around. This first door opened up, but I also noticed that, and I'll show you if it is, it must have its own batteries, because when I opened the door up, every light on was on. They're still bright, so hopefully we won't have how to get out the booster box and charge everything up. Hopefully it's all gonna go good. So we're fixing to go get out here and check it up, and then we'll see what we can get into. All right, y'all, this is why it's important. I'm going around right now, and I'm looking at everything, but now see right here, this one has speakers, TV, and a refrigerator. Is it bolted? Of course it is. But if you park somewhere and somebody knows that that's in there and steals the TV or the refrigerator, then you're screwed. So that's why it's important. We're gonna close it up tight, make sure it's locked, and we're gonna go lock all the doors and everything else. Because some of these has pull-out TVs, refrigerators, stoves, sinks, all kind of stuff. So that's why it's important. Check everything, make sure they're double locked, so that way nothing, and plus, some of them come on stands. I have actually seen this, where one of them it comes up like that, and it's on a stand that slides out. Well, TV tries to slide out going down the interstate. You don't need that. 18-wheeler, knock it off or something. You don't want them problems. So just lock everything up, make sure everything is nice and secure. All right, like I was saying, has some power. This Mammy Jamie's already got 3 all set up, and so we don't have to use our battery. Look at this. This toy hauler is definitely set up for some power. So what we're gonna do is close this up, lock this up so nobody don't mess with it, and then we're gonna start hooking up. All right, y'all, here she is. Dang. Look at my truck. My truck being so big just makes this camper look so small. Don't y'all agree? Well, let's ride. All right, everybody, over here at the Lowe's truck stop. We got a GMC over here behind me. We got Tony's truck right here. We just got through putting the bug screen on. We got mine over there with the big load on it. But I figured I'd flip around and show you on bug screen on the Chevy. All right, here's Tony right here, y'all. Here's his truck. What truck is this? What do you have?
It's 2020 Chevy.
20 Chevy. And he just bought his bug screen. I was wanting to show y'all the bug screen. Keep all the bugs out. That's how it looks on the Chevy. Mine's over there all covered up in bugs. His brand new, be covered up bugs tomorrow.
And we have a GMC Denali.
Yep, and we
it's not got one on it yet.
Well, we have a GMC, we're gonna get to that here in just a minute. Right now, I'm gonna show Tony's truck. Can I open it? All right, I'm gonna show y'all his setup. All right, he's got GPS stuff on the dash.
I don't know what to say in that shit.
He got, I think around 80, 90,000 miles on it. He took the passenger seat out. He made a bed back here. So that way he's got all kind of leg room. Y'all was wanting to see how I have my truck set up, and I'll show y'all that in a minute as well. All right, he's got his CB put in. He's got his antenna put on. In the back, he has it set up with a refrigerator. I just ordered one exactly like it, but smaller, that just arrived today. He's got a microwave set up in here. He's got a big inverter. He's got his coffee, all his snacks and everything set up. So he's set up ready to go. He's got a back rack on it, got his antenna. That thing looks nice. Underneath it, he's got a auxiliary tank, fifth well, and ToolBox. Got his cover. That's what his cover looks like. And whenever he bought the truck, it comes with them rims. Got his rock guard. Again, the mud flaps, the rims. All in all, nice looking truck. All right, y'all, this is Mike. Mike, what kind of truck do you have?
Well, I do have a 3500 Denali, single wheel. Based on miles per gallon, the single wheel gives you 700 miles per tank. The tank is around 33 gallons. So if you guys decide to buy a Chevy or a GMC, if you want a 3500, just buy a single wheel. That will make more miles per gallon.
All right. What made you want to get into doing this?
Well, you, first of all, you as a mentor and seed farmer, Robbie, I've been watching you guys do YouTube videos for 6 months. So on those 6 months, I ordered my truck online. Take 3 months to build the truck. Then I went to Louisiana to pick it up. And then I can show you all the tools that in those 3 months I just put in the truck in order to be on the road. So
can we take a look on the inside?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
All right, y'all. What did you used to do before you come and done this? Because this truck is clean.
I've been working for body shop for 20 years.
Body shop. And let me get that. Look at this, y'all. Oh, they ain't gonna go back up. There they go. Look at that. Open the door, steps come down. Check out the interior. Got the sunroof. All the nice leather. Got his nice hat right up there.
The tablet holder and the phone holder I ordered from Bullet Point. online, this really high tech. I don't have no complaint about phone or tablet holding.
So there's the tablet holder he's talking about. I've actually been looking at them myself. I love how he got that set up. And for the back, he's got, what is this?
That's an RDS tank, 60 gallon. I make a mistake. Let me go up there so we can explain.
Okay.
The mistake that I make when you go online, Amazon, they have many. So I had to measure from the wheel liner to the front in order to make sure online when I buy the tank, it's not going to pass. Because the first one, I was greedy. I was trying to put 90 gallons tank and I had to return it because it was passing the wheel liner. So on my 3500, I might run. Maybe other guys have the 90 gallons, but I only was able to find the 60 gallon for this one here with the toolbox in the top.
So right here's where he's gonna put his fuel at, and the rest of his tools and everything right there. Now, he is correct on this if he ordered this online. So if on a truck like this, to get the 91 gallon fuel tank, you have to go and get it customized. Now you can go to Dan's or Dooley, and then you can get a 91 that comes out, but it's customized, it's got the slant in it, so that way you can get a bigger fuel tank in here.
And make sure of the height, don't overpass the height of the truck.
Yep.
So with a 20,000 pound fifth wheel.
All right,
and
he has a Kirk 20,000 pound fifth wheel. And then he has his toolbox.
You can open it up.
Hey, yeah, open this fancy door.
One. No, the second one.
Second one. Look at that. I don't even know how to open it. See, I ain't got nothing fancy like that. Now, where'd you get your toolbox at?
I get online too in Amazon.
All right, y'all, he got
I believe you have one in your videos.
Uh-huh.
You have a link on your videos that I can go to Amazon and order the toolbox.
So he got this toolbox off Amazon, and you can tell. Let me see if I can get all right. How much room he's got right here? His plug is right here, so it's not in the way. He's got plenty of room on both sides. I'll go over here to this side. He's got plenty of room right here on this side, so it fits in there where he can put the rest of his tools.
I would like it to come more closer, but I can't because I need to have the connector available in the right hand and in the left hand with a 7-leg connector.
Yeah, that's right.
And the fire extinguisher.
It's fire
right
extinguisher.
hand.
Yep. That's very important. Keep all your stuff locked up. And look, his battery fits in perfect.
You got a compressor.
Look at that, the Milwaukee compressor.
Compactor.
There you
impact
go.
gun. Ratch.
He got a monster. Got all of his tools laid out, how he's been using
as
it.
many tools that you can have in case you never know when you're going to need it.
Exactly. And if y'all notice this, remember, before he done this, body shop, right? Look at this, sponge. Look at that. He's ready to wash vehicles over here, y'all. We can't find a load right now for him. Got Tony right there looking for a load. But the load board is gonna come back and hopefully they're gonna get a load. But anyway, hope y'all like this little video. Now, I know my truck is a mess. Y'all was wanting to go over my truck and see how I have it set up. I'm gonna show you how I got it set up now. And I was gonna do this before I left the house, but I'll go ahead and put it in this video. I'll show you how mine is set up, and then if I redo it, I'll make another video on that too. All right, y'all, open this up. Now, mine is a mess right now. I've been getting everything ready, doing a lot of helping up people out. But my mattress here, I got a memory foam mattress. My bed is still straight down. More shoes, my coffee pot, and I have more sun drops hidden underneath. Now, what I've done, if you notice right here, I got totes. I got one on this side, and I have one on the other side. And I did have one in the middle, so it makes me 3 totes. So that puts extra clothes, food, and all the stuff like that. But what I did was, instead of just a memory foam, I got a mat. And in the mat, I laid straight across, and it goes good with the totes. See that? Totes, bed, straight across. Then I took the memory foam. Got the memory foam, cut it down, put it on there. Don't forget your window shades. And so far, now I'm thinking about this. Y'all let me know in the comments. I have a regular CB. So I thought about mounting it right here, having it right here, and putting my big CB back in here. Now I have a Dometic sitting right there on the pasture side. There's my food, my logbook, extra junk I just got thrown around everywhere right now. All right, now right here on this side, you see I got this big camouflage bag there. Okay, that's got extra clothes in it, food in it, my medicine, and stuff like that. Because that thing takes up the whole seat. But I love this thing. It's full of food right now. Saving me a lot of money. It's done paid for itself. Not having to buy ice. I always have something cold. It does not run my battery down. I get that question a lot. Now I got a printer sitting right here. If you notice, I have it printed out. And I didn't show y'all. Let me see if I can't get there's my 1000 watt inverter. I got it mounted on the side. The other side I was gonna put my CB in. Like I said, my truck is unorganized right now because I just threw stuff in here. But the other cooler that I got, I'm gonna turn it into a freezer. That right there is just a refrigerator. And it come in today. So what I'm gonna do, hopefully, this right here is gonna go back on the bed and it's gonna slide right on top of this, right in here. So that way, whenever I wanna print my paperwork out, all I gotta do is open my door, lift this up, just like that, hit the print button, my paperwork comes out. So hopefully, I can put that other refrigerator in there, turn it into a freezer here, so when I want something, I'll be able to slide it right out, get what I want out of the freezer, and put it back. And on this side, that other tote that I was talking about is right there. Then I got my jump box. Then I got my Milwaukee. And then my triangles, see that right back there? There's my triangles. And then my memory foam, my pillow, my cooker, my shower bag. Now I keep that separate because if you put you got a big bag and you take all your clothes and stick it in one, it's awful heavy. So I have two. That's why the camouflage bag there. I usually keep two sets of clothes right there. I go and take a shower, I carry my light one in. Well, that's how I got the inside of my truck set up now. Now what I am thinking about is taking the back seat out and making a bed out of it. Taking and building a bed, having more room, just trying to figure out how I want to go with that yet. I know I don't want it too tall to hit my head. I know I don't want it too low because I don't want to lose the storage space. So that is something that I've been going over, and it's why I haven't done anything yet. So whenever I do make that setup, I will record it and let y'all know, and we'll see how it works. Now, I have ordered a few more things that when I get home, we'll do reviews on. I ordered a fan. Now, I ordered this air conditioner thing at first, and it was junk. It was cheap, off Amazon, it was junk. I didn't even do a review on it. Sandwich maker sent it back. But we ordered a fan. Now, another subscriber told me about this fan. I got them on Amazon. I think they're $32, $38, something like that. It's a rechargeable fan. It lasts about 2 days so far is what I'm going to understand. The one guy loves it. And matter of fact, he said they're only turning on 4. Tony bought one, has been using it, and he loves it. So I went ahead and ordered one, and it came in yesterday after I done left. My freezer come in today, so get all that stuff when we get back and see what else we can't come up with. But also, you notice I do not have a back glass. Let me flip the camera. All right, you notice that Tony has a back glass. Now his wife got some string from the house and took Velcro and sewed it on, and then stuck it on there. So that way, all he's got to do is open the back glass. He leaves just a little bit, and that fan's a clip. So he clips that fan on, no wires or anything, and it sucks the cold air in, keeps everything circulated. So that's something good, another tip. If you have a back glass, or if you have a sunroof. If I had a sunroof, I'd make one, put it on the sunroof too. Could you imagine the airflow coming through from the fan and both sunroof and back glass open? All right, y'all, what's going on? Stopped last night, hit some storms. Stopped over at Joplin, Missouri last night with this big monster I have on. And got up this morning, had her coffee. My wife fixed some breakfast burritos. I threw one of them in the cooker, fried taters, sausage, scrambled eggs, cheese. Man, I don't need to be eating all that grease and all the taters. I love fried taters. When I started, I weighed 222 pounds. When I started here at RV Transport, got down to not last time, but last time before I was home, I got down to 196. I'm like, all right, I'm getting somewhere. And then when I left the house, I was at 200. So I got to lay off the fried taters. I love fried taters, and they're bad for me. So even though I got my cooker and I can start freezing stuff now and bringing stuff with me, I still got to watch that and get back walking. I've been slacking on my walking, so you got to get back on that. All right, now we got the triaxle on. Now I made a bunch of videos coming through.
After half a mile,
We're on Interstate 44.
Highway 44 west, then pass through the toll gate.
We got a tow up here, our first tow that we're going to pay. Remember, there's two of them going this way. So with a 2 axles, it's $12.25 a piece.
Pass through the toll gate.
But 3 axles, I can't remember. So we're going to go over here and do it together on camera, so that way y'all can see if you have a triaxle coming this way and you're like me, can't remember. I was like, been a little bit since I hauled a triaxle, so that way you can see how this tow works on 44.
Pass through the toll gate.
And not only that,
pass through the toll gate.
That this one, cash. Make sure you have cash, y'all. There's 2 of them, and they want cash, that hard-earned cash. So let's pull up here and see exactly how much they're going to charge us. So we got 2 axles on the truck, and we got 3 axles on the trailer.
Follow Interstate Highway 44 west towards Coker for 44 miles.
What's going on?
How you doing?
Pretty good.
2050.
20.50. All right, so $20.50.
Out of 21. 50 cents your receipt. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Have a good day.
You too. Now, I put that on my thing, get my money back whenever I turn in all my paperwork. Now, $20.50 for a triaxle. I cut it kind of close because I had $1 in my billfold, so I knew I needed cash. And I figured it was only going to be $16, $17. But man, that extra axle costs a lot of money. So I only got $40 out of the ATM machine before I left for these tows. So I had the extra one, so it left me exactly enough money to pay it. So it's going to cost $41 for these 2 tows. And everybody's still asking about the load board. Our load board is still not good, but I had a subscriber that was talking to somebody yesterday in the office and everything, and they're saying, for what I'm gathering so far, is that a lot of the manufacturers closed back down and they're not building, not full back running again, and they're going to be closed down for a couple more weeks. So about 3 more weeks is what I'm hearing. So if we can last 3 more weeks, then maybe it'll all come back, be back to normal, I hope. Since I've been doing RV transport, the shutdowns, the slow times have not been this long.
So I know it puts a hurting on me, so I know it puts a hurting on everybody else out there, especially the ones that are just now getting started. It's gotta be rough. You know, you're paying all that money out for everything, and then you start off already in the hole because you had to spend. If you already had the truck, you're still starting off on the hole. You still had to buy the equipment. You still had to get the truck inspected, health card or whatever, tag, insurance. So I know it's rough on everybody right now. Just best advice I can say, if you're not in it yet, wait, see how the low board is going to react. If you're already in it, try last and see if it's going to work out. Because also going back and forth to different companies and stuff like that, you know, one company may release a lot of loads and you're thinking, oh, we got a lot of loads over on that low board. Then you're going to job hop over there, and then you get over there, you're going to run a week or two, and then boom, they ain't got no more loads, and everybody else opens back up. Then you're like wanting to come back. But I know if you quit Indiana Transport, then they won't hire you back for 6 months. So just be aware of that. And if the loads come back, also got an email this morning from Indiana that a lot of our yards were 24/7. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Like Middlebury, Goshen, used to be 24/7, and there's a few others. They had an email, I don't remember all of them. But they changed our hours for temporarily, I guess. I don't know if they're going back 24/7 or not, but they said they've changed the hours from 6 to 10. So 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. now, you have to be out by 10. I wouldn't roll up in there at 10 minutes till, 15 minutes till, expect to get your camper, expect them to wait on you. They may not. That's a chance you're taking. Had another subscriber that called me yesterday and sent me a message saying he's from Georgia, and he started back in the spring, and he had a wreck in Idaho, Boise, Idaho, and they said they was gonna fix the truck. So he got on the airplane and went back home. And I guess because of the newer trucks, it's hard to find the parts. So it was going to take so much and so long to get the parts to fix his truck, because he got side swapped and he put him down in a big old ditch. I forgot how much he said that the damage was, but anyway, they called him later and told him that they're going to total the truck, and because of part shortage, couldn't get parts. So totaled his truck, and the people that had his truck, he talked to them. They got his fifth wheel out, auxiliary tank out, and ToolBox out, stuff like that. But he didn't have no way to get it back. So he don't know if I knew anybody out that way. I knew some people that was going out that way this week, and so I called them up to see if they could help each other out. And I'm not gonna mention no names, but I want to say thank y'all for helping the guy out. The guy rented because if you got, you want to help people out, and that's what this is about. If you have an opportunity to help somebody out, then of course you want to do it. But if you got a fifth wheel, auxiliary tank, ToolBox already in your truck, it doesn't matter if you got a long bed, short bed, a dually, 2500. It's still hard to get all that stuff in there because number one, you don't want to damage your equipment. Number two, you don't want to damage their equipment, but you want to help somebody out. So we come up with the idea of getting a small U-Haul trailer. So he rented, he transferred him some money, and they're going to go and pick a small little U-Haul trailer up, and then they're going to load all his stuff in there and take it back to Indiana for him. So that way he's not losing out, and they gave him some fuel money. So it helps out both of them. Fuel money coming back, and the guy getting his stuff back, so he don't have to get all of it replaced or find a way to be able to get up there. So when he does get a new truck, because he's looking for a new truck, And he does get a new one, so he can just go to Indiana to get his stuff, get it put back in. He's ready to go to work instead of having to go to Indiana, buy a hitch, carry a bumper pull if he can get one going out that way, and then getting his stuff and then bring it back to get it put back in, or find somewhere out there to get it put back in. So it's good to, you know, help each other out that we can. That makes me happy that it helped both sides out. So thank y'all for helping the guy out. And also, you know, whenever the new people, or I've seen a lot of y'all getting frustrated. I know a few of them that I sit there and watch try to get loads. I hung out with them over at the Loves, and then I talked to some other ones, and a load pops up and instantly it's gone. And they're like, there's no way. I clicked on that, there's no way nobody else got that for me. You gotta think, if you went around Indiana anywhere in the last couple of days, before I left, I seen that there was trucks stacked up there, trucks stacked at the truck stops, trucks everywhere, and everybody is sitting there strolling. So if you don't get that one, don't get frustrated, don't get aggravated. Patience, Danielson. Keep on trying, don't give up. But we're gonna get on down here now. I called, got us an appointment for Friday. We're gonna try to be there Friday morning. Got some miles to run, and to be able to get over there, we're gonna try and make it as far as we can tonight. We're gonna go to Amarillo. We're 409 miles from Amarillo right now to get some fuel. Now, I seen on the thing that fuel was supposed to be going down 25 cents this week. Well, I've noticed by looking, fuel is going up, then down, up, then down a little bit. So I'm not sure what kind of games that they're playing. They're saying, okay, it's gonna go down to 25 cents, but first let me raise it 10, 15 cents, then I'll drop it. Or let me raise it up 25 cents, I'm gonna drop it 25 cents. I don't know what kind of fuel games they're playing. And on my last week out when I was running at Florida, I was buying fuel for $3 and something. It was easy to find at $3 and something a gallon with our discount. But I think our discount is playing games too a little bit, going up and down, because I went back to the same place 3 days later, and I bought it when I come down from Florida, $3.71. When I went back up, I give I want to say 407 is what I give, 407. So it went up, and then I've been watching some, I got some friends over on Interstate 80 right now, and they've been watching, say, Bozeman up there in Grand Island, because that's, everybody knows, you know, that's pretty much for us the cheapest place to fill up when you're going out that way. And their fuel, like last night they was gonna get it, and it was, I think, like 417. They woke up this morning, it was down to 404. So they got it, you know, this morning, which is glad it saved them a little bit. Every little bit adds up, y'all. But anyway, get down here and get everything going and see what else we can get into. All right, everybody, I'm over at Milan, New Mexico. Well, I woke up at down the road, about 2 hours down the road at Climbs Corners, where I slept at last night. Runs a lot of wind, and which the wind didn't affect me that bad, but it was raining so hard I couldn't hardly see the road. So I pulled in there, and then got up this morning, had breakfast, and come down here and got fuel. I filled up everything, my DEF, fuel tank, everything that I could possibly put fuel in, topped everything off. And I was curious, you know, a lot of people say on these that the 2500s can't haul them. Well, if you go back and watch my videos, just tell them to go back and watch. The red truck hauled the biggest ones that I can get hold of. This is the first monster I put on this truck. And the airbags, the Ram airbags, by the way, great. I mean, if I had to ever order any more trucks, it will have the Ram airbags. They are the best airbags I have ever had. But a lot of people argue about weight. Can a 2500 do it? Is it capable? And then I'll come back with what I think about the 2500 and 3500, my opinion, of course. Weight ticket. I stopped by, filled everything up, got a weight ticket just to go over everything. And according to this weight ticket, what I'm looking at, I can haul it. My gross weight is, full of everything, 24,320 pounds. I will take a picture of it, put it on this video. But now, if you had even a dually with a 1,400 pound GVWR or a 14,000 pound GVWR, that's what I'm saying. You got to figure this stuff up. This is a toy hauler. The GVWR on it is 20,000. Doesn't weigh 20,000, but that's where it makes it a CDL load. Because if you don't have a CDL, then you have to go by the GVWR. But anyway, I hope this helps some people out there, especially when they're trying to figure out on what to buy on truck wise. Well, all right. Well, you hear a lot of people talking about that 2500 cannot pick up a big camper like this and go to California because it will break them in half. But 302,000 miles on the red 2018 Ram 2500. I've got 39,966 on this one. I believe they're doing it pretty good. Do I have trouble? Does you know, the dualies get me in the wind? Yeah, they got a better ride and stuff in the wind, but they also weigh more. So that's why I stick with the 2500s. I get this question a lot. I'm not putting nobody's truck down. Get what you want. If you want a dually with 14,000 pound GVWR, it doesn't matter if it's 20,000 pound GVWR. Whatever you want, go ahead and get it. I'm gonna stick with the 2500s. But now you have to be careful. Some of the 2500s, now that you're getting, it's got a bigger GVWR on it. So if you're going to go try to get in this and you're going to get a truck, make sure, look at the GVWR. If you're going to order one, make sure the GVWR is 10,000 on the Dodge or Ford, Chevy, whatever you buy. And so I'm gonna take a picture of this and stick in this video. All right, y'all, we just got kicked off here at Blue Dog RV. I come in like 30 minutes before their lunch. They go lunch, I think, at 12 o'clock over here. And they were waiting on me. So they even called to make sure I was still coming. Like, yeah, I'm, you know, I think I was like 36 miles from being here. So, oh, hold on. I had a phone call. But I mean, I pulled in, boom, I dropped. Time I got my stuff put back to the truck, they had me done, go in, sign paperwork, pull back here, just got through my other paperwork. Excuse me. So let's go over everything. This was 2,125 miles, and it paid $2.11. This load paid $4,483.75. They fronted me $2,242 even. Now, I spent $1,116.54 in fuel. Now, that's from starting my fuel in Glendale, Kentucky, because I had no fuel at my house. I left, went to Glendale, Kentucky, filled everything up, and then started my trip from there. And also, my truck is full. Matter of fact, let me cut my auxiliary tank off. All right, y'all, sorry about that. I've been trying to get my truck filled up. So my truck is completely full. And my auxiliary tank has a little bit over a quarter tank left in it. So I've got enough to get out of California, Arizona, and my goal is usually Amarillo, Texas. Usually I can stop there and get a little bit, get to Oklahoma City, then fars up, all that good stuff. And I noticed today that yesterday when I was putting loads on the board, you know, when they put them on, they disappear quick. I know some of them were paying a little bit less. I know this morning they started out paying less, and some of them started getting, you know, a little bit more beefier in money. But tired. I was rushing trying to get all that done, but out of shape. But I noticed the fuel. Have y'all noticed the fuel? Fuel goes up, goes down, goes back up, back down. I don't know what kind of games. I mean, it's like one of them I watched like Grand Island, how you watch it at the nighttime, all of a sudden next morning it jumps. Then a couple days it jumps a little bit more, then at the night it'll drop, then jumps back up. I don't know, it's crazy. I don't know what the fuel is doing. It's all about the money. I think people just gouging everybody for all they can right now. I think that's just the way the new world is. But right now, loads are very slow. So we're gonna try to head back, try and get snow, and if not, we're heading to Tennessee until we can get one. So hope y'all enjoyed this video. You know, I weighed the truck and all that good stuff. So I hope that helps out a lot of people. And if I can remember, I will try to get fuel, and on my next video or sometime whenever it hits me and I can remember, to get everything fueled up and just weigh the truck. Topped off full of fuel, def, everything. Groceries and my big butt. So other than that, hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all be careful, y'all be safe out there. See you on the next one.